coastal West Bengal and Odisha, a cyclone Amphan is likely to take a landfall and turn into a super cyclone. The first one after 1999. Around 50 boats of fishermen have been damaged in Tamil Nadu's Rameshwaram following the thunderstorm and rainfall which hit parts of the state last night. Mangaluru, Karnataka also witnessed rains due to this depression in Bay of Bengal. Prime Minister Modi will now chair a high-level meeting with the MHA and the NDMA today at 4 to review the arising cyclone situation in parts of the country. As the extremely severe cyclone Amphan rolls in towards the Indian shores, coastal Odisha and West Bengal have been put on orange alert. MHA is currently an advisory to the Bengal and Odisha governments has said that Amphan is now spotted over central parts of South Bay of Bengal and the adjoining central Bay of Bengal as well. NDRF personnel have now been deployed in West Bengal and Odisha just to ensure people are safe and can be evacuated if needed. Odisha, which has been ravaged by a string of cyclones over the last few years, including the cyclone Fani, has now made arrangements for people from vulnerable areas. Fishermen have now been advised not to venture out into the North Bay of Bengal, along with off West Bengal Odisha coasts.
बे ऑफ बंगाल में जो साइक्लोन अम्फन डेवलप हुआ है 12 घंटे के अंदर यह एक सुपर साइक्लोन स्टॉर्म में परिणत होने का हमारा उम्मीद है और ये अभी उत्तर पूर्व दिशा में गति करेगा और 20 तारीख को आफ्टरनून में या इवनिंग को वेस्ट बंगाल और बांग्लादेश तट दीघा और हतिया आइलैंड के बीच में पार करेगा। जब ये पार करेगा तब इसका विंड स्पीड 155 to 165 किलोमीटर पर आवर और गस्टिनेस में 185 किलोमीटर पर आवर हो सकता है।
This is the cyclone Amphan, which is now turning into a super cyclone. Several warnings being issued by the MHA as well, where in fact Orissa and West Bengal at high risk. Cyclone Amphan, which is expected to make a landfall in Bengal by Wednesday, has now turned into a super cyclone. The weather office has claimed that it has intensified into an extreme severe cyclonic storm overnight. Let's quickly go over to Manogya for more details on this. Manogya, the speed of the cyclone is unimaginable. Here we are looking at a situation post 1999, the first time that we are looking at a cyclone as severe. Can you bring us more details, please?
Well, there have been other cyclones also. The cyclone Fani has also a cyclone that turned into a severe cyclone just last year. But when we talk about the speed of the cyclone is what matters the most, and the landfall. This time the landfall is expected to be somewhere between Digha and Haldia, which is extremely crucial area, not because of the sea coast, but also because of the refineries and other industrial installations that are in Haldia. That's the reason and the biggest cause of concern for both the central government as well as the state government on how to ensure absolute safety of these refineries as well as relocation of the people who are there staying around that area. Remember, these are crisis times because of coronavirus also, and that's the biggest challenge because most of these shelters are presently occupied by migrants or others who are in quarantine. The next challenge would be to ensure that in next 24 hours with the severity of the cyclone to turn these centers into cyclone shelters also and ensure adequate security of people with immediate effect.
Thank you very much for joining us with those details. Clearly a matter of concern as the cyclone turns severe. A warning